So it's June 15th and it's 2026 and it's approximately 4:28 p.m. on that eastern side. We flip the poles. It might be Western, Gregorian calendar. Then again, y'all know, I don't know, but I know one damn thing. On that birth certificate, or if we call it the certificate of live birth, they put our names in all caps. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. So that means that they were standing on business when they named us. So I'm D'Amica. It's time for hashtag Lost Souls Tarot cards. Our reporters the truth. We're about to open up some portals and reveal some truth. And as you can see by the thumbnail, as you can see by the title, I got a question. Who the fuck is Uncle Tom? And what is a bootlicker? Now, who the fuck is Uncle Tom? And what is a bootlicker? Okay, so we gonna of course grab your notebook, grab your pen. We're gonna look over the definition as to what an Uncle Tom is and what a bootlicker is. Because I thought they was somewhat similar to a porch monkey, but then when I looked up porch monkey says something completely different. Okay, so we're gonna look up all these terms and definitions and slangs. We also gonna do a tarot read in regard to Uncle Toms and bootlickers and porch monkeys out there. Okay, so let's go ahead and welcome in the energies here. Thank you, divine. Thank you, thank you, divine. Thank you, spirits. Thank you to all the energies. Thank you to the divine collective. Thank you to all that is willing to come through with their energies and always willing to come through with their truths, whether they want to or not. We are outside. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. We outside now. So we got questions. Who is Uncle Tom and what is a bootlicker? Okay, now divine and spirit, I thought they were similar to a porch monkey here, but when I looked up what a porch monkey was, they had a whole different definition. So we here and we want messages either about them or from them. Thank you, divine. And thank you, spirits. All right, y'all. So come on, chime on in, grab your notebook and your pen. I didn't bring anything to cover this table, and that's kind of fucking with my head right now. So let's get all our cards on out here. Okay, let's get everything on out. I already got the tarot cards out here, right? So I have the tarot cards out. Your heart, it must weigh as light as a feather at all times. At all times. So let's get everything on out. Yeah, that's kind of messing with me though. It's a little windy out here, so y'all might see me trying to catch these portals. What's up, y'all? I read all the comments at the end. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the frequency. Welcome to the energy. Welcome to the channel. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, y'all got some homework while y'all here. Bring that ass here. Bring that ass here. Bring that ass here. While y'all here, y'all got some homework too. First things first, don't pay attention to the flying monkeys and these motherfuckers trying to come in these comments and want some attention. Second thing is, you should already have your notebook and your pen, because I got a question. Who the fuck is Uncle Tom? And what the fuck is a bootlicker? That's a real question. Okay, because I thought it was similar to a porch monkey, but when I looked all this shit up, they got all types of different terms and definitions. So I'm asking y'all, I'm asking y'all below, what is a porch monkey, right? Who the fuck is Uncle Tom and what the fuck is a bootlicker? All right, so we already welcoming the energies. We already prayed. We already welcomed you in all. So let's go ahead and let's just do an overall general tarot read in regard to the Uncle Toms, the bootlickers, and the porch monkeys before we look up the definitions here. All right, thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. Thank you. I said we're going to pull out 13 portals. All right, it's going to be 3 storylines, 13 portals. The 13 portals is going to be your final portal, final storyline. Get your notebook and your pen. Let's go. All right, let's see what's in the energy. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. Talk to us. Who the fuck is Uncle Tom? And what the fuck is a bootlicker? And what kind of messages are we to receive? Thank you. The Empress is coming. The Emperor. Shout out to the Aries out there. The Emperor is coming reversed here, okay? So the Emperor, whoever they are, they have the inability to adapt to change. Right? They're very dominating and rigidity here, okay? With excessive control, and they're misusing their power as well. Again, that rigid thinking is also out here. What up, Aries? How y'all doing? Coming out next is the Six of Wands. Is coming out here reversed. So someone else, in this storyline, it's like somebody's inflated with pride. It's like a fall from grace, egotism, disrepute, okay? Lack of resignation and recognition, and they're not receiving the acknowledgement that they deserve. So maybe that's what a bootlicker is. Hold on. The moon is also coming out here next, okay? So all these came out. These may be our 13 portals. We about to see and find out. The moon is coming out here next, okay? So the moon is saying that the imagination is taking the best of someone. In the dark of night, they are taking on a path of uncertainty, okay? They have allowed their intuition to guide them through their darkness here, okay? But for some of them, they're stuck in this darkness here. And it's like an existence of illusions that's there because of the hidden truths that are being discovered. Somebody else is having an awareness of fear and anxiety, and the moon's light is bringing clarity and guidance for a lot. All right, so back in this first storyline where that emperor came out reversed. So in this first storyline, somebody is very rigid, right, with their thinking, and they're misusing their power, okay? And they're very dominating, okay? So their towers are completely destroyed. Remember, all these fell out at the same time. This is how we're going to do it. So the tower's completely destroyed. There's no more destruction and chaos that is coming from this archetype here, okay? Whoever has that misuse of power, that emperor that's reversed here, the towers are completely destroyed. It's time for you to make way for new life here, okay? Because the old ways must collapse, and they have collapsed. And if you ain't been paying attention, them motherfuckers collapsing. Bring that ass here, because now we're on this second storyline, right? Remember this one? The Six of Wands that come in reverse. So this energy is talking about somebody who's very egotistic here. And it's like they at a fall from grace, okay? And for some, they're not receiving the acknowledgement that they think they deserve. What the fuck is a bootlicker, and who is Uncle Tom? Comment below now. So the Seven of Wands is coming out here, and that's talking about somebody's trying to maintain their position against these ops. So whoever fell from grace is like, maybe they're trying to, not maybe, but they're trying to maintain their position against, from whoever they're trying to defend their beliefs from. All right, so they're persistent despite the challenges, and they're persevering, and for some of them, they're standing their ground here, okay? And it's like, we recognize that we fucked up and we were inflated with pride type of energy here. So they're not being defensive anymore. I shade to whoever that is, okay? All right, in this third storyline, the moon is out here, right? Remember that moon that came out? So for some, they're walking in the dark. They're walking in the dark of the night, and they are on a path of uncertainty. And for some, they have allowed their intuition to guide them through the darkness. For some, there are hidden truths that are to be discovered, and that is the existence of illusions that is still lingering around. It's like an awareness of fear and anxiety for some, and for some, the moon's light is bringing them clarity and guidance. All right, now it's starting to warm up. It was a little nippy out here. I'll take off this jacket. So under that is coming this Five of Cups, and it's coming reverse. All right, so somebody is looking at the positive side. For some, you're accepting, you're moving on, you're finding peace from whatever hidden truths that were discovered. You're finding that peace there, okay? You're beginning to recover from grief, and you're learning from negative experiences. Again, before I tell y'all the definitions, I want to ask y'all, who is Uncle Tom, and what the fuck is a bootlicker? Okay, so under here, under this first column, remember that emperor that came reversed because they was misusing their power. It was like this archetype here, very strong fatherly type of figure, right? In authority, in leadership, had things structured, but because they misused their powers, well, the towers had to be completely destroyed. And guess what? With that happening, it's no more destruction, no more chaos. The old ways have collapsed here, okay? So it's time to make way for your new life here, okay? So that Emperor reverse is sitting in the Six of Wands reverse energy, and anyone that's connected to that energy is now doubting all of their abilities and their overall potential, okay? It's like negative feelings about themselves and the environment. It's like they need validation of, or they need support from third parties here. It's like they don't believe in themselves, all right? And it's causing them to have bad investments, financial loss. They're being overlooked, and the work that they've been putting out is unrewarded. Nobody wants it. And for some, they're feeling unloved here. No passion here. No drive, right? Wow. So in the second storyline here, we started off with those who were very egotistic with inflated pride, and they have a fall from grace. So now you have some who accepted that fall. Give me a second. I told y'all they was about to fly. All right, so for some, they accepted that fall from grace, okay? They accepted that fall, beloved. Yes, they did. And they're defending their new beliefs here, okay? And they're persistent despite these challenges. So that's not what's coming out next. The Ten of Cups is coming reversed. And you want to know what those challenges were? Those challenges was bonds between family and community. They are all broken and twisted. The domestic peace and comfort that they had is very unrealistic. Instead of connection, there is distance. They need to learn to treat one another with respect because it's causing isolation at work. It's causing isolation within their communities. It's causing isolation within their families. Okay? It's a short fling that's happening within this whole situation here. It's like a couple of folks are having short flings. Pew, like they fucking each other. Ew. It's causing arguments with the family over money. And also, it's like a hostile workplace, a hostile environment, meddling relatives who coming in and out with they fucking, here's what I know, and then they going to add their own Laurie's and motherfucking garlic seasoning and all that shit because they don't know what the fuck going on, but you know they coming in with something or they want to know something. So again, instead of connection, there's distance. Damn. All right, so in this third storyline, we started off with those who were aware of fear and anxiety, right? They knew that there was an existence of illusions, and they know that there are hidden truths that have to be discovered. The moon is here. And for some, the moon's light is bringing them clarity and guidance through the hidden truths that are just, God damn it. You ain't gonna stop this goddamn read. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go get my portal. You got me messed up. I done worked hard on these things. I don't need none of these things flying away. Hold up. Wait a minute. So now, give me a second. We're gonna figure out how to put these. Where was we at? Want to try to fuck up a message. It ain't gonna work though. So the moon came out there, and the moon is showing you them. For some, the moon came out again. God damn. So the moon was there, right? Damn. Everything flew away. And then the moon came out again. Okay? So the moon came out again. And this is talking about illusions, intuition, uncertainty, the realm of the subconscious here, hidden influences, navigating the unknown by trusting your instincts here. We're going to leave the moon out because we're going to pull on the moon. After we go over the definition of Uncle Tom, bootlicker, and porch monkey, we're going to open up the oracle deck. Damn, I'm losing my train of thought too. Well, thank you. All right, so let's see how many portals we got out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We need one more portal before we pull on the oracle deck here, okay? And then once we look up the definitions as to what damn, I am really losing my train of thought. I like when they come fucking with you. Because when you got a strong message, these energies will come in and out and try to swipe your motherfucking thoughts. They will come chop you in the neck so you ain't got nothing to say. And then they used to bother me, but now it's like, hold on, bitch. I control this live. Whether they leave or if they stay, this message is going to come out. I said I'm outside. And you already know I don't give a damn if it ain't nobody in this live right now. This is a broadcast. So I am reaching the mysterious, mystical, unknown cosmic beings that none can't see but me. So I don't give a damn about the live. You got to know that the messages will always come out. Whether they are here, whether you're there, whether you got your flying monkeys in the air, anywhere. Now we need one more message in regard to tarot. How are we going to close this thing out, divine and spirit? Yeah, how are we going to close this thing out? Because you know how I go, divine and spirit. You know me. Every spirit around here know me. Let's get into this last message. Thank you, divine. Thank you to all the spirits. And go feast. Whoever is trying to fuck with my mind, whoever's trying to fuck with my thoughts, whoever's trying to fuck with me speaking, go feast, beloved. Go feast on them. Feast and have fun, my babies. 13th and final portal coming on out here. Yeah. Trying to mess up your train of thought and things like that. No, that won't happen. We got this 13th portal that fell right here on a King of Cups. Like I said, you're sitting in emotional mastery with wisdom. And you're also compassionate. Your diplomacy, You're embodying stability in any emotional matter, and this does not have anything to do with gender, okay? It's just energy. So, for example, just because it says king doesn't mean you gotta have a ding-a-ling. All right, so that's the 13 portals for tarot. Now we're going to get your notebook and your pens out if you ain't already done so. Some of y'all hard head. Some of y'all here for entertainment purposes, and I get it. But everything is a learning opportunity. All right, so Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom and bootlicker are derogatory terms used to describe someone who acts like a slave toward an authority figure, oppressor, or dominant group. While they share overlapping meanings, they differ slightly in origin and specific context. So, Uncle Tom refers to a black person who is perceived as betraying their own racial group by being overly differential to white people or by supporting oppressive societal structures. I don't believe in race. Just pay attention. The origin. The phrase comes from Harriet Beecher Stowe's 1852 anti-slavery novel, Uncle Tom's Cabin. In the original book, the character Uncle Tom is a heroic and resilient figure. Over time, through racist minstrel shows and cultural caricatures, the character was warped into a symbol of a weak, cringing, and subservient person. Today, it is used as a severe insult, similar to race traitor or sellout, to criticize someone who curries favor with those in power at the expense of their community. All right, so a bootlicker, that was Uncle Tom. Now, here's what a bootlicker are. I knew y'all was going to come back in the energy. You got a lot of flying monkeys that's coming in here in the energy too. And that's all right. They know you coming up on your great, you about to enjoy the fruits of your labor if you're not already doing so. So keep on pushing and keep on striving, whoever you are. A bootlicker is a person who acts in a servile, fawning, or overly obedient way toward authority figures, often used historically to describe someone literally kissing the boots of an oppressor in exchange for respect. Dating back to at least the 1840s, the term implies someone who stoops to degrading behaviors like a sycophant or yes man to please a superior in a chain of command or to gain favor. It is commonly used in political and social discourse, especially in anti-authoritarian spaces or workplace environments, to criticize someone who blindly defends the police, the government, or corporate management. So, in context, Uncle Tom is specifically tied to race and the relationship between marginalized and dominant racial groups. Bootlicker is a broader term used to describe general submission to any system of power, such as government, police, bosses, or any of their systems that they have in place. Uncle Tom carries a strong connotation of racial betrayal, whereas bootlicker implies or there's a lack of spine. Now, we're going to go to the porch monkey because I thought that's what a porch monkey was. Hold on. Let's look up what a porch monkey is. What is a porch monkey? I thought she was going to say it for y'all. She ain't. She tired today too. I'm going to have to read it. It's okay, boo. A porch monkey is an extremely offensive racial slur directed primarily at black people. It is used to characterize African Americans as lazy and implies that they spend their time sitting on porches doing nothing. The term combines a historically derogatory animal comparison using monkey to dehumanize black people with a geographical stereotype. Socioeconomic context. It draws on stereotypes about poverty, alluding to low-income housing where residents might sit outside on front porches or stoops in communal or public spaces to stay cool. I've seen it. I ain't know that's what the fuck they call. I call them something else. Cultural use. The phrase has occasionally surfaced in mainstream pop culture, such as the movie Clerks 2. which has sparked public debate about whether someone's intent excuses the deeply offensive nature of the term. Because it carries a long and hateful history of racial discrimination, it is universally recognized as a deeply inappropriate and racist expression. You can learn more from dictionary.com. All right, so now we got that out the way. All right. Let's pull on the Oracle deck. Oracle, y'all already know the Oracle deck can go any which way here, okay? Oracle deck got a lot of information within the Oracle deck. We might have to look up some information in order to understand how they all connect. Everything is about decoding, right? Everything is about decoding. I love you guys. Hold on, let's get situated. We outside. Went to work earlier today, had a great day. If you are out there working, don't call yourself no slave to what you do unless you don't like what you do. Unless you don't love what you do, then you're a slave to it, right? Then you're a slave to what it is. If you don't believe in something when you're at that job, then why are you still there, right? Why would you still be there if you don't even believe in that, right? All right, so let's give this a good shuffle here. These are the same Oracle cards that I pulled out, I think, yesterday, yeah. So let me give them a good shuffle again. One day I'm going to count these portals. I'm trying to tell you, I know it's well over 6,000. Well over. When I was going through my little rabbit holes and my whole, what they would call it, breakdown, ascensions, right? But for some people, I was looking a little crazy out here. And for me, I think I was. I think I am a little crazy. How the fuck you ain't crazy when you're looking at the society with a certain set of eyes here? You see what I'm saying? Everybody else, they kind of fall in line, and I just be like, oh man. All right, so we're gonna give it a knock. I already seen a few messages within this Oracle deck here. This is in regard to the bootlickers, right? The Uncle Toms, the Porch Monkeys, and General Collective. You never know what kind of messages is out there for you. All right, so let's get into it. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirits. We here again. Now we're here with the Oracle deck now, the hashtag Lost Souls Oracle deck. What kind of messages are we to receive from the Oracle deck into what we've already been given? Huh? Ashe, let's get into it. All right, let's get into it, y'all. Let's see. All right, thank you. Hold on, because y'all know this shit like to fly around. Bam. You gotta put a little bit of love on it real quick. Bam. So it ain't gotta go nowhere. All right, so something about the Good Shepherd. 2006. So we're talking about bootlickers, right? Uncle Toms. We're talking about porch monkeys, right? Anything connected to that. So guess what came out? The Good Shepherd 2006. Y'all go ahead and look it up so you can comment below before I look it up. Help me out now. We're all in this together. All right, then we got the Skulls. That's 2000. The Skulls 2, 2002. And you got the Skulls 3, 2004. Now, I know this has something to do with the Skull and Bones Society. If I'm seeing all them skulls right there. All right. Oh, hashtag Lost Souls want answers. The Lost Souls want answers. Okay. Lost Souls want answer. A bootlicker, a pleasure seeker. A pleasure seeker. Uncle Tom is a pleasure seeker. Desire, anxiety, longing, craving, and wishful thinking has taken control. Wishing or yearning for someone or something out of their control. They appear weak. It is a powerful wish that can be manifested into reality, but they've been told to use caution. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We have a lithosphere coming out, okay? A lithosphere. I read all the comments at the end, y'all, right before we pray. So the lithosphere is out here, and it is a solid, rocky outer shell of Earth. Keep that in mind now. It is related to grounding, stability, physical existence. It is the foundation. Connection to the material world, foundation and stability. Resource in nature, globe, stone sphere, material existences, structure and strength. So a lithosphere is out here in the energy, falling under the skulls. Lost souls want answers. August 13th, 2009 is very relevant. Lost souls want answers, okay? And that date is falling under that. Pleasure seekers. Hollywood got Holly weird, okay? Under that lithosphere. What is this? Warns you to take immediate action or else. There's a scammer. Somebody is scamming. Whoever is scamming here, they're part of this this connection here. Whatever's going on with the Good Shepherd, the skulls 1, 2, and 3. The years 2000, 2002, 2004, and 2006. Twos, okay? That's 4 twos. 2000, 2002, 2004, 2006. 3 2, 2 2 2. Okay? There's a warning to take immediate action or else. Okay? Hold on. Shit done flew somewhere. Hold on, y'all. Okay? So, we're at Hollywood got Hollywood. We're at Lost Souls Want Answers, August 13, 2009. Somebody should have no more fear of criticism. Whatever's going on, you're about to find out your answers. You're about to find out your answers pretty soon. God damn it, Bobby. God damn it, Bobby. Hold on, y'all. Whew, we outside and it's showing. Don't go nowhere, portal. Yeah, now I'm going to really have to take this motherfucker off now. So somebody should be in fear. No more fear of criticism here, okay? No more fear of criticism. All right, so if you're in fear of criticism, stop that shit. All right, now we're on Hollywood got Holly weird. Hollywood got Holly weird. Hollywood, oh, motherfucker, stay right here. You see Hollywood trying to fly off. It keep trying to go somewhere. Hollywood got Holly weird, bitch. You about to see how weird. What's coming out after that? Right, Hollywood got Holly weird. It was under pleasure seeker too, right? It says here, wishing or yearning for someone or something out of their control. They appear weak at this time. Hollywood got Holly weird. They appear weak at this time. Destiny swapping, energy harvesting, sacrifices, rituals. You're the winner of what you want. Okay? You're the winner of what you want. They can't have you. They want you, they can't have you. What else is coming out next, Divine and Spirit? The generational curse is broken. The generational curse is broken. You have detached from negative ancestral lineage through prayer, grounding, meditation, and cleansings. It's time to repent and submit if you haven't already done so, or if you're not already doing so. No more misuse of power or broken oath if you've been doing that. And if you want your generational curse broken, you need to repent or submit. Both. You need to repent and submit. You need to stop misusing your power, and you need to stop breaking oaths here. It's time for you to go ground, okay? Pray. It's time to meditate, and it's time to cleanse. If you want that attachment back to your ancestral lineage, because somebody is banned. A few folk out there just got banned. Not just, but they've been banned. And they're just finding out. They've been banned. Their bloodline has banned them. What the fuck? The bloodline keeps screaming, decimate they ass. This is like the third time I hear it loud and clear. Give me a sec. Let me get some water. They like decimate they ass. They are done with a few folk here. They said they've been waiting for centuries to get their ass where they got them. Damn. Bring your ass here. I got some lemon water here. That lemon water with some rosemary in there, basil, thyme, a nice little blend. All right, where we at? The generational curse is broken. That's where we left off at. Let's see what else is coming out here. All right. Quelly TV, Max Warner Media. Hold up though, because remember they came out. I want to know what they are. And then something about August 13th, 2009 too came out. So we're just going to look up those dates in this. Sirens are here. This is important. Whatever we about to look up is very important. The sirens are here. Message. All right, let's look this up. We're going to look up the Good Shepherd first. The Good Shepherd 2006. I'm looking at a movie here. It's a thriller. Thrillers are always going to tell you the truth, okay? The thriller will. All of them are. But the thriller going to really take you into it. The Good Shepherd is a film. What's the movie? It's a deep dive into the secretive history of moral compromises of the early CIA. However, it's not for everyone. The movie requires patience and strict attention to detail. Here's what to expect so you can decide if it fits your mood. All right, so hey, we might be watching The Good Shepherd soon, y'all. All right, so the pros. It features performances by Matt Damon, Angelina Jolie, John Turturro, Robert De Niro directed it. Stunning period piece cinematography and fascinating historical ties to the Cold War and the Bay of Pigs invasion. Somebody look that up. The Bay of Pigs, please. Invasion. The cons. At 2 hours and 47 minutes, it has a notoriously slow pace. The narrative frequently jumps around across different decades, which some viewers on Rotten Tomatoes find disjointed. The vibe. Do not go in expecting a pulse-pounding Bourne or 007 movie. It is a tragic, brooding character study about how a life of espionage strips away a man's soul and personal relationships. My type of shit. You can watch it on Apple TV. I ain't got that shit. Damn, y'all make me mad with that shit, Apple TV. I ain't biting no damn apples. I'm an Androider. All right, now we're going to look up The Skulls. The Skulls 2000. The Skulls 2 2002. The Skulls 3 2004. Y'all still with me?
The Skulls franchise includes the films The Skulls from 2000, The Skulls 2 from 2002, and The Skulls 3 from 2004. These thrillers focus on a secretive college society, with the sequels going straight to video, exploring the risks of membership.
She ain't give y'all all the information. Hold on. Sasha, don't be doing that. Hold up. You know better. So, a thriller franchise revolving around a ruthless elite and secretive college society. While the original was a theatrical release, the sequels transitioned direct. Oh, she just read that. So The Skulls, a working class college senior is tapped into a secret campus society in hopes of getting into law school, but he soon uncovers a web of murder and conspiracy. The Skulls 2. A new Skulls initiate witnesses one of his fraternity brothers commit murder and must balance his loyalty to the society with his own conscience. And then The Skulls 3 is talking about a determined female college student breaks the gender barrier by infiltrating the historically all-male society, eventually uncovering their most unscrupulous methods. Okay? I just watched some videos about the Boulay Society and their fraternities and sororities and shit, and I already tapped into some information, but the more and more you tap into your reality of what you want to find out, you'll find out that divine and spirit is going to be giving you this information left and right. Now, be careful with that shit. Because you got a lot of spirits out here that's going to try to misinform you as well. But it's always all on what you believe. It's your realm that you're destroying their worlds. To keep that in mind. So now we're going to look up August 13th, 2009. What happened in August 13th, 2009?
On August 13th, 2009, the musician Les Paul passed away at the age of 94. Also that day, a major attack took offline for several hours.
Okay, so a major attack took Twitter offline for several hours. It was called distributed denial of service. In the tech and media world, a massive distributed denial of service attack knocked the social media platform Twitter completely offline for several hours. Ooh. Okay. Black Eyed Peas came out with the song I Got a Feeling. International news, the European Union announced plans to extend sanctions against Burma following the controversial trials of opposition leader Aung San Suu Kyi. Did I say that right, Aung San Suu Kyi? Did I say it right, Aung? Let me know now. And then in pop culture, the wildly popular vampire drama series True Blood was in the middle of its second season in HBO. And of course, a whole lot of other shit happened too. Yeah. What happened in history on August 13th? The fall of the Aztec Empire in 1521. There we go, baby. There we go. Let's talk about it. The start of the Berlin Wall's construction in 1961 and the signing of the treaty that ended the Spanish-American War in 1898. Ha ha ha. All right, let's get back into the read here. So we're back into the Oracle deck, and we're about to just see what comes out and see what we can learn here. It's still in regard to bootlickers, Uncle Toms, and motherfucking porch monkeys, divine and spirit. Who are they? It's time for them to transform now. It's time for them to transform. You too, whoever you are. It's time for change, right? We can always transform. Ain't nothing wrong with transforming. But we ain't no fucking robot in disguise now. So somebody, it's time for personal growth. It's time for self-discovery. For some, it's time for death, right? It's time for that transformation. It's time to ascend. It's time for the ability to evolve. The old ways must collapse there, beloved. So transform is out here. No witchcraft is being used by us, beloved. Right? You got some entities that are in your energy right now that are saying there's no witchcraft being used by them. Well, go feast on the ones that is doing it. Divine and spirit, please and thank you. Let's see what else is out here. We got your mom-in-law doing black magic, and the karma is winning. Somebody mom-in-law is doing black magic, and the karma is winning. Somebody mom-in-law, Uncle Tom, a bootlicker, a porch monkey. Oh, with that being said, we about to pull out the family members then. Gang, gang. Let's see. We're going to pull on the Oh, goddamn you. Come here. Bring your ass here. It's an Amber Alert. Amber Alert. Somebody mom-in-law doing black magic and karma is winning, and some children were involved. Some children ended up missing. Somebody's looking for their child. Somebody has a missing child? Hold on, y'all. 38:30 on the time. We're going to pull the family members on out here. So we're going to pull out the family. Can you trust them, Dad? Woo. We got family members jumping on out the thing here. I ain't even knocked. Somebody wife doing spell work on them. Run. Lord. Let me go ahead and put that bitch back in there so we can shuffle on up and see if she'll come back on out. Damn. Family members came jumping out. Somebody female best friend. Somebody grandma out here of guidance, healing, loyalty, and love. But somebody mom-in-law was doing black magic and their karma is winning. The karma is winning. Karma is winning. God damn it. As always, karma is just the energy that you put in. It comes back to you tenfold. Plus more. Right? All right, let's see. Let's give them a shuffle. Let's see what family members going to come out here now. Who family members been being an Uncle Time? A bootlicker. A goddamn porch monkey. Somebody mom-in-law, though. Somebody mom-in-law doing black magic. So you might get family members that's connected to this mom. And then I told y'all I left the moon out here. The moon is going to bring out those hidden influences. Yes, the illusions. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. I love you. Let's see. Y'all know if you're new to the channel, you're new to the frequency. My family members, they can be a little ratchet now, a lot ratchet. They real. All right. So yeah, it shouldn't be nobody 18 under 18 in this thing. But most importantly, you should have a mature mindset. I don't give a damn how old you is. You should have a mature mindset coming into anybody's frequency and channel. All right, thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. We're here with these family members now. We're here with the hashtag Lost Souls family members. I got to add some more to them. Let's see what's going on. Somebody, mama-law out here doing black magic, though. And that's a confirmation. That bitch ain't going to learn. That's crazy. Amber alert. Damn. But karma is winning. Somebody is about to be heard. Wow. Let's see who come out. Let's see what family members come on out. Ooh, who is y'all? Come on. That's what we wanted. Somebody's sister-in-law loves you and is not jealous of you. So maybe this sister-in-law is connected to the mom-in-law that's doing the black magic, right? But she loves you and she's not jealous of you. Let's keep it within this family right here. So somebody mom-in-law doing black magic, but you got the sister-in-law that loves you and is not jealous of you. Somebody grandpop on their dad's side is a dark warlock. A dark warlock out here. I gotta put the family members a certain way. Who else came out here? Somebody got a divine husband came out in the energy. Somebody's divine husband came out here. Okay, your husband, it may be a supernatural being, right? He could have passed on, or he is a supernatural being like us. Okay, not controlling, extremely supportive, need for balance. He is your need for balance, right? It is like the invisible connection. Oh, Spirit, you telling them about our relationship. I'd have told you. I'd have told you now. They may appear in your dreams and in your visions. This divine husband is not a demon here, okay? If you're into the Bible, which you should, even if you're not into religion, you should still read these texts, right? Everything is just one big ass puzzle piece, right? One big ass puzzle. So read Isaiah 54:17. Your husband could be named Isaiah. I don't know. Divine husband on out here. Let's see who else coming out here. Blood soul ties coming out. Blood soul ties coming out within the family. So the family is fighting here. Yeah, this mama-law that's doing that black magic here might be okay, so it says somebody grandpop on their dad's side is a dark warlock. So this mama-law might be married to the dad here. Whatever. Somebody else sister-in-law loves you and they not jealous of you. Your divine husband came out here. Now you got your blood soul ties out here. It refers to spiritual connections formed through blood relationships like family members or blood covenants. Hold up now. It carries a deep sense of connection, loyalty, and emotional attachment. It holds mystical properties connecting us to the cosmos, earth, and past lives. We're going to keep them out here. So we got the moon, we got blood soul ties, we got your mom-in-law that's doing black magic, and karma is winning. We're going to keep her out here. We're going to keep her out here. We're going to keep out this grandpop on dad's side that is a dark warlock. That's 4. That's 3 family members. The moon, they all under the moon here. Okay. You got a karmic cousin. Somebody got a karmic cousin in the energy here. They're not a friend. They're pretending to be your friend, pretending to be friends with your friends just so they could take your friends type of energy. And what the fuck? What about your friends? Will they stand their ground? This karmic cousin, they're stopping your friendships and your sacred bonds. They have no family connection, not empathetic. They may have been sexually abused, so now they are okay. They are narcissists. Karmic. Amber alert also came out here. We got 6 family members out here. I got 4 of them up here already that we're going to tap into. Let me get a total of 9, divine and spirit. We got 6. Give me 3 more. God damn. Hold on. We're going to do that over. I'll take the top 2. Somebody's mom-in-law loves you. So we have a mom-in-law out here that loves you. Okay. Thank you, mom-in-law. Somebody got a good mom-in-law out here. They love you. Your husband likes to have sex with men is out here. So somebody, husband out here on the DL. Let's see. Come here, husband. Don't go nowhere, husband. We need you to stay around, divine husband. Number one out here. 2, 4, 5. We got 8. We need one more. Energy. The 5 Kermit grandpa. Put grandpa as it. Hold on. Because I got divine husband that flew the fuck away. Look, he trying to get flued out. No. Come back, divine husband. You the only divine husband out here we got. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go get my divine husband. Got him. Fuck you. Go. We in this together forever. Okay, so we got karmic dad is gonna stay his raggedy ass out here too. So the karmic dad is gonna be your guide to jail or death. They are providing no wisdom. Their masculine energy is imbalanced. They are a long-term snake. They are weak. They're a coward. They're not protective, and they are going to steer you in the wrong direction. So, yep, we're going to keep karmic dad out here as well. All right, so now we're going to put back, don't forget, somebody mom-in-law, they love you. We're going to put her back. Somebody's sister-in-law loves you and they are not jealous of you. We're going to put her back. And we got a divine husband out here. And we're not going to put him back. We're going to put him right next to the moon because he's going to guide everything out this bitch. We're going to start with this mom-in-law that's been doing black magic. And karma is whooping her motherfucking ass. And how are we going to handle this mom-in-law? Well, we're going to go through with poetry for Neanderthal. Because my tarot cards keep flying all over the place here. So, let's see here. We're going to pull on some poetry for Neanderthal here. And we're going to see how we could decode a message for this mom-in-law that's doing black magic, but the karma is backfiring on her stank dumbass. Alright. Hold on, y'all. Alright, poetry for Neanderthal. It could be front is doing black magic on somebody, but karma is whooping her motherfucking ass. Her ass being a goddamn bootlicker. Spirit says she licking every goddamn spirit energy she can fucking lick on. Bitch don't have a tongue no more. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, Shay. Let's see who's gonna come out and play. Thank you. Somebody is saying checkmate. Checkmate. The spirits have said checkmate on your mom-in-law that's doing that black magic. Something about loose socks or socks. Maybe your mom-in-law likes to wear socks or always wears loose socks. But Divine Spirit said checkmate. Checkmate. Whoop. Yep. Dueling pianos or piano. Wooden teeth. Mama-in-law might have something wrong with the teeth. And particularly might got wooden teeth, but teeth might look like wooden teeth. Okay. A piano is also out here. The keys are playing. Okay. The keys are playing a certain tune and it's dueling pianos. So they're battling one another here. Okay. My live keep acting up. T-Mobile. I'm about to switch back. Right, so we got somebody's window shopping. Your mom-in-law, she might always like to window shop. But she better prepare for that sandstorm. Okay, something about sand. It's very sandy. Okay, and her name might be Sandy. Okay, all right. She gonna have more than a paper cut. Your mom-in-law, more than the paper cut. She about to. I'm trying to tell you, it's all on paper, black and white. Whatever happened, they got it all on paper. And when you find out about it, it's going to hit a spot, but it's not going to be the sweet spot. You're going to be hurt when you find out about whatever your mother-in-law was into here. It's all on paper, though. And now don't nobody want to fucking talk. It's a ghost town, but now they got to worry about goddamn ghosts, and the ghost is always 2, 4, 6, 7. 2 more Divine Spirit. If we want to, this grandpa is a dark warlock. Damn, Lord. Woo-hoo-wee. Getting the butterfly that you're going to see. whether it's a monarch butterfly, you see a butterfly that's going to stamp it. Whether it's a tattoo or whether it's just a big ass butterfly, something significant about a butterfly. What is a butterfly kiss? What is a butterfly kiss? What is a where you flutter your eyelashes rapidly against someone else's skin? Bring his ass here. Ashe. Here. Ashe. Thing. What's going on with his grandpa? Doing moon magic. Doing moon magic. I know we buying a whole lot. I know. Y'all stick around, but I gotta get the out, y'all. Now, they doing so much moon magic that they losing weight here. Empty calories. Empty calories are here, okay? And now they trying to flee to a deserted island. All right, but don't worry, the island. All right, but don't worry, the chain gang is what they're gonna beat. As soon as they get to that deserted island, they're gonna come up on those who those that's gonna put them in the chains, okay? Because it's something about a blind date. Somebody might be getting ready to go on a blind date. Mm-hmm. Grandpa on dad's side is or was a warlock here. Tinfoil hat. Maybe your grandpa went on a blind date and did some shit to somebody. Talking about a tinfoil hat, the aliens, all right? Somebody's trying to disturb something. If you ever see one of my eyes covered up, I'm not with that one-eyed shit at all. I don't play that shit at the fuck all. They learning they lesson too. It at all. I don't play that shit at the fuck all. They learning they lesson too. All right, so we got, yeah, time to take out the dirty laundry. Grandfather getting washed up in the spirit realm. Time to take out the dirty laundry here, okay? Prepare to go see the seashells. You great go on vacation. Somebody great get out of here. Somebody great go. Yep, and you deserve it. Whoever you is, you great go on vacation. Give it his karmic cousin stank ass. Karmic cousin out here. You could have experienced childhood trauma with this karmic cousin. They were sexually abusive, or that's why they're being sexually abusive right now. They have no empathy. They're narcissists. And it also says that they are stopping your friendships and your sacred bonds, trying to have a connection with your friends. So they're trying to be you. They're trying to cloak your energy. Wow. Let's see what's going on with this karma cousin. Ashe. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, your karma cousin is a fucking small fry. Compared to you, you are Mother Earth. You see how that goes? You Mother Earth. You're connected to Mother Earth here. Your motherfucking cousin is done. Mother Earth said that's a fucking small fry. That's not even an appetizer. The fuck? I know that's right. What else is going on here? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. What's this said? Something about an old man. The karma cousin could be an old man or it could be fucking an old man. Always trying to get money from an old man with her stank ass. If it's a girl. A man, too. Man that's gay. Okay, but something about old man here. Check upstairs. Upstairs. Check up. The old one's upstairs with the karma cousin during the childhood trauma. Damn. Damn. Karma cousin never got over that. Damn. What is this? An acoustic guitar? Something about the army, okay? Something it could have been in the military. Karma cousin could have been in the military here, and particularly an army ant here, okay? An army ant. What is an army ant? Okay, and something about a guitar. Something about the guitar is very relevant. An acoustic guitar, an army ant. What is that? Go back. What are you doing? Army ant. Telling you, T-Mobile. A highly nomadic and aggressive ants, known for their hunting raids and lack of permanent nests. Instead of building mounds, they alternate between stationary phases for egg laying and nomadic phases, where they travel constructing temporary lives, nests, and out of their own. My phone is tripping. Let's get one more out here. Look what else came out. Nest egg. We just talking about. So whoever this army ant is building a net. Has built a net. It's an army of army ants that have built nests. I'm trying to get it in my mind. They have constructed temporary living nests, right? So you got army ants that have come on the land here. Stick with me. They have come on the land here and they have built temporary living nests. There's systems that are in place here, okay? For some, you've known them since high school. Now they getting real high in real life. They got to worry about a street sweeper, okay? Because they've been playing around with their nose too much. They need a nose job, okay? But they need to worry about that street sweeper. This karma cousin got to worry about that street sweeper. This karma cousin's out there tripping. Oh, a lot of people money. Fucking around with that cocaine. Motherfucking bridge to the nose is gone on this karma cousin. They need a nose job. But they got to worry about that electric fence. They jump over somebody's fence, but it's an electric fence. And they like to watch alligator wrestling or something about an alligator. Maybe they went to Florida and they witnessed an alligator wrestling. Something about an alligator wrestling. All right, bring me this husband. And you got a lot of these motherfuckers out here. So you got one of these husbands that like to have sex with men. And that's all right, but it's just you gotta be real. Like, why the fuck would you want to put somebody through that, man? Just be honest. Just be real. Motherfucker, and the wife that's acting like she don't know, bitch, you knew. Y'all always know. The fuck? You can't say you didn't know. You felt it, mama. You felt it, you knew. Your intuition told you. But we got somebody's husband that's out here getting done in the butt and like to do it in the butt, but he hiding it. That's the problem. He's hiding it. Let's see what we can get for this motherfucker. That piss me off. People like that. Because it's like they got a wife and children and shit. I can see it now. Just tell them. This the type of motherfucker that's going to take it to his grave. Going to go on it live himself. Cookie crumbing your wife. You ain't telling that motherfucker the truth. You cookie crumbing her. Talking about you love her, but you steady writing that nigga a love letter. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You like the dudes with the pumps and the bumps. Pumps and the bumps. Pumps and the bumps. Hey, you like the dudes with the pumps and the bumps. That's okay. But hiding it, that's not okay. You sitting up there cookie crumbing your... Yeah, now you going to have a short circuit. Always trying to pillow talk your fucking wife. Man, this shit pissing me off, man. Oh, stank dick ass nigga. Give me some more. Give me 2 more, divine spirit. Who are you? I'm not angry because he gay. I ain't even angry. I'm frustrated because he won't tell his wife. You understand me? Tell her, whoever you are, because it's about the truck stop. He did it at the truck stop. He pillow talking people at the truck stop, and they be telling him to stop, and he like them when they look like girls. Giving them sponge baths and shit. Won't even bathe you, beloved, but he giving them sponge baths. He like the boys with the pumps. Damn. Again, who are you? Come here. Like it so much they an ice cream sandwich. Got nicknames like Chicken Nugget. But he a chicken though. He a coward. He a coward. He a coward. He won't tell you. Damn. Whoever you are, I hope you get justice, and I hope you find out, and I hope he finally free himself and tell the truth. Once he tell the truth, he'll understand how free he is, for real. Right now, this nigga's in prison and getting y'all sick at the same time. All right, y'all, let us read over the comments, then we're going to pray. Meet me at my house in a little bit. We're going to come back on and do another live. I'm going to do a little bit of grounding after we leave off of here, though. It's a beautiful day. Let's read these comments, and then we're going to pray the way that we pray, okay? All right. Let me see. How can we do this? While I read the comments, y'all can read some more portals. That's how we do that. All right, let's go. Fly away. Never mind. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Shit, trying to fly away. I was trying to show y'all some more. Let's see. Damn. I can't. All right. I gotta come up with a better mechanism out here with these portals out here. All right, let's read these comments. Let's see. We got Hulk-P80 or O that said hi. What up, Hulk? Incredible Hulk. How you doing, Hulk? How you doing, beloved? Study with me underscore UPSC underscore IB underscore SSC. I ain't reading that. I can't read it. Is it a good path for me? Oh, tarot. Is it a good path for me or not? I learned from myself. Best way to learn is from yourself, beloved. And ask divine and spirit to guide you through it. Right? I got pushed into tarot. I was being attacked out there. I was being attacked heavily out there, physically, spiritually, mentally. I was being attacked. And what happened was the folks that was gang stalking me and attacking me, they sent me this link on Facebook and they was like, yo, I used to watch her work out and do all this health shit. And she was like, yo, I think you might be into this tarot. She sent me the tarot link. I started looking at the tarot on a weekly basis, and I started noticing that what the lady was saying in her tarot reads, she was like, it was as if she was remote viewing my house. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it was information that I'm like, even you as a tarot reader, you ain't supposed to know certain information like spot on like that. I don't believe. Maybe I ain't reached that level yet, right? So anyway, I started getting downloads from divine and spirit to leave that coven alone. And what I noticed was they kept trying to get me to be in a coven, right? And then I noticed she kept saying things like, "Oh, I'm going to be away." She was doing things like getting paid for love spells and shit like that. And I wasn't feeling that. Like, I ain't into that type of shit. Like, why would you need to put somebody under a spell for love? And why you as an oracle or a bridge or a healer or a spiritualist or whatever you are, why are you providing that? Right? So that then she was showing me all these goddamn, she was teaching me about hoodoo, right? And me, I'm very intellectual, right? I'm gonna learn what you teach me, and then I'm gonna go behind you, and I'm gonna learn extra shit. So I'm learning about what she say. I can't remember the deity's name that she used, right? But I was like, hold on, this motherfucker was demonic as hell. And you know, to each his own or whatever. But I was just like, I gotta leave this coven. I can't, or I gotta leave this group. I was just there trying to learn tarot and trying to understand astrology, which is where I am now. This is why I jumped into tarot. This is why I jumped. Oh, also I was hearing shit. I was hearing shit and I was being shown shit and on a whole different level. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? So when I started tapping into tarot, um, I did it my way so I can learn and write it down. I wrote it down, started writing it down. And then I said, well, shit. If I start writing down all these downloads I be getting about this fucked up world that we live in, let's see how it play out inside of my cards. So, yeah, I'm still learning tarot. That's why I'm creating my own little tarot PDF and shit and all that good shit. But yeah, whatever you choose to tap into, you're going to learn it on your own. And then you're going to have those that are going to come in and they're going to teach you. You're going to have those that's going to come in and they're going to fuck with you because you're going to be on a whole different level. Prepare yourself for all of it, beloved. But most importantly, don't give up, right? And be aware when you tap into tarot, it's not about entertainment no more. I know we come on here and be like, it's for entertainment purposes. Bitch, please. You know how many motherfucking energies we fuck around with for motherfuckers to keep saying entertainment, but I get it. Because once you reach a certain level, it is entertaining, right? But the shit is real. If you don't know how to direct these energies, right, and you don't know how to close them out like we about to do with the prayer, right, and you just leave these motherfuckers lingering around, they gonna fuck with you. They gonna fuck with you heavy, right? Especially if you're exposing a certain truth. Oh, they gonna come for you. All right, so let's get back into the comments and then we gonna but great question. Study with me. Great question. And keep doing what you're doing, beloved. Keep doing what you're doing. All right. Hulk said, what's up? What's up, Hulk? Vanessa dash UKAFS said, hi, what up, Vanessa? How you doing, Nessa? Did they call you Nessa? Do they call you Nessa? What up? Study with me said this. Vanessa said, oh, hi. Then study with me put that same thing again. Kind of saying, then said, I want to learn tarot. Where did you learn it from? January 9th, 2001. What does that mean? Is it January 9th, 2001 where you at? Or was you born January 9th, 2001? Study with me. Billy Rubin, 600 said, my hemorrhoids really... I'm going to fuck you up, Billy. Billy said my hemorrhoids really hurt. Y'all give Billy some advice on how to help him with his hemorrhoids, okay? And Billy, is you fucking around with your booty hole? If you is, don't do that, okay? Or do, but be conscious. You might need to sit on something cold though, or that might make it worse. Why is my thing doing it? All right, so now we got bandana that underscore board 87 that said, hey, I just wanted you to know that Jesus loves you. This I know, for he already told me so. Well, it already told me so. Jesus, Yeshua, Yahweh, God, Lord, all of them love me. It's a difference between all of them, right? They love you too. But you gotta know the difference between them now. Sam Miller retracted a message. Sammy, put it back. Mura, we're back again. We're back. Okay, so we got Cigar. SJX Rose, welcome back. Blessings, Ashe, back at you. Saba said, are we friends? I don't have no friends, Saba. I don't have no friends. I don't have no friends, Saba. I don't have no friends. You ain't got to be a project to me. So I don't know what you're saying. Sorry, beloved. And, I love everyone at all times. Abby said, hi. What up, Abby Sass? How you doing? As Jam, Taz, Tasia, Asia, McCoy, 8227. Is that how you say it, Tasia, McCoy? Said, hello, we're buffing a lot. I know, Tasia, we really could hear nothing. Damn. It's clear now. Damn. Fuck T-Mobile. Just know I got T-Mobile, y'all. Don't fuck around with T-Mobile. All right, y'all, let us pray. Then I'm gonna get on out of here. Well, I'm gonna go ground myself. I see why the family members came popping out. All right, take a deep breath in. Hold it. Sleep. Knowingly and unknowingly, energetically and ethereally, it's all protected. All is transmuted into whatever was sent to us, and then it's sent back to its source because we are already sovereign and we are already free. Any agreements and any contracts that we may have agreed to while we were being on lower paradigms of existence of consciousness, they are already cut, burned, and ended on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and we it done because we've already won, and so it is. All right, say that prayer, or make sure you say your prayer in increments 3, 6, or 9 repetitions of 3, 6, and 9, or make your manifestation, your dream, or your vision come alive. As always, it's my pleasure. Like Chick-fil-A, I love y'all. Okay. Peace. Oh, peace, light, love, but especially darkness because of dark matter. All right, love y'all. Peace in. Never peace out. Love y'all.